you, Dunk Master. I want you, Dunk Master, and Dracula. What up, what up, what up? It's your boy, Stunner Reese, aka Wild Boy Reese, and I'm back with another video, man. And today, guys, it is freezing still, man. This is my second video today, guys. I just got through shooting a video about Drac, and this video also is going to be about Drac, but we can't kick it off without telling y'all about the giveaway car that I'm giving away on my channel at 100,000 subscribers. That's right. So y'all stay tuned for this whole video, man. Y'all, we're gonna talk about what would it take for me to take Dracula donk racing. This is a good video, y'all, so y'all stay tuned. Let's get it, let's go. Yeah. Live life to the fullest on muscle cars and more. Let's get it, let's go. All right, Stunt Squizzy, man. So your boy Stunner Reese, man, in this video is gonna be talking about racing, man. Y'all know I love racing, and speaking of racing, boom, there is my Hellcat YELLCAT. Now, a lot of y'all may know because y'all watch my videos, but those who are new to my channel and don't know, this is my 2017 Hellcat YELLCAT, named the YELLCAT. That's right, man. This is the world famous YELLCAT, man. Woo! Just a beautiful car, man. I'm gonna give y'all a cold start. It is cold out here. It is snowflakes dropping around here. It's crazy, man. But here go my cold start. That is no ordinary cat, man. The Hellcat YELLCAT, man, definitely the most legendary Hellcat on YouTube in my eyes, man. I love that car. It's so sexy, it's so fast. And guys, it's gonna be sad to see it get replaced by my Z06, but man, guys, I just seen again today, if you guys didn't watch my video the other day, yeah, they said the Z06 is not coming out to a 2022 model now, so I was hoping to get it in 2021 for you guys, but no, now they're saying 2022 is going to be the year the Z06 C8 mid-engine vet coming out, man. It's got a flat plane crank. They're saying that it might have an 8-speed transmission opposed to the 10-speed that's in a regular C8 Stingray, and you know, we just got to see kind of like all the specs that's going to be on the new C8, but I can't wait to get that car. That's the only other car in the world that I kind of like will replace the Hellcat YELLCAT for, because I can't really see replacing the Hellcat YELLCAT for anything more legendary as far as on the track wise, man. Y'all know I love racing, and man, I can't wait to get the C8 vet and see how that does on the track. But y'all know I can't shoot a video without my phone ringing, so y'all just give me 1 second. Nobody important. But yeah, guys, this video right here, man, is about, it's freezing out here. Y'all just don't even know about what it would take to get Dracula to donk race competitively. Cause yeah, I could really race it like it is right now. I would going down the track with the belt squeaking, half horsepower. The car probably got 100 horsepower right now. That's about it. Maybe if I put it on a dyno, I don't even think it will have 100 horsepower right now. I know my Prius could beat Dracula with the engine that's in it right now.
A pre-SRT.
Somebody stuck
Smoking the demon. Unbelievable.
Man, that engine is trash. But what would it take to get this car a really, really true donk racer? Now, for me even to be in the ball game, guys, of what I would need to do to get this car up, I'm gonna just start off by saying a time in my head that it would have to be able to run would be a 11.5. if it couldn't run 11.5, and that's probably slow to a lot of donk racers, but in the day that this car was made, man, 11.5 was absolutely unheard of. But in order for me to even consider putting it up against anything, it would have to run 11.5. Now, I run faster times in my Hellcat now. Just think about this car or even consider even wanting to race it, it would have to be a minimum of 11.5 car for me to really like want to take it seriously. Now, you know, I could put a naturally aspirated motor in there. In this car, a naturally aspirated motor probably run mid-14s, but no, it may go quicker. Drop in the comments if y'all think if I put like a naturally aspirated 6.2 in here on the regular, I think it's a T100 trans, not sure which gear in here, but what do y'all think this big heavy car would run naturally aspirated? I'm thinking about a 14 or 13 tops. I mean, that's like tops on a naturally aspirated engine. Drop in the comments to let me know. I like to hear what you guys got to say about that. But I think in order for me to get this car down the track, anywhere close to being respectable, I would have to get, of course, a power plant that has some type of power added to it, like a supercharger, procharger, or of course the turbo setup, which is, you know, kind of like my favorite, because I mean, I just like the way turbo cars, you know, just aggressive, mean, or whatever. Now, I heard that they're a little bit harder to drive, but the sound and just, man, just the way the turbos kick in, I just love those cars, man. I just love turbo cars, especially with the LSs, man. We got a lot of fast turbo cars out here donk racing, man, and one of the fastest, if not the fastest turbo cars around is Turbo Joe, man. Turbo Joe is definitely killing the whole big wheel racing scene. In order to, you know, keep or be competitive with Turbo Joe, you have to really, really put a big bag into a car like Drac, man. I mean, like all kinds of stuff. But so we don't just say we would have to start with, of course, a good motor. Now I would say, to build a good motor, take this thing to get it to 11.5s, just my estimate, guys. And again, I'm not a mechanic. I've never built the car for donk racing or whatever, but just the motor alone, I would say you have to probably put a minimum of around 20K into the motor, okay? I mean, that's just with a good turbo setup, a good, you know, strong built engine with forged internals and everything, all the best fuel systems and everything. You know, we talking about, you know, just from the basics of your fuel system, you know, probably going E85 and all that stuff, different things like that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe even add nitrous or whatever. I really never was interested in doing a nitrous car, but I mean, that may be what it would take to get something big like this to go down the track that quick. But you know, it would just have to be a nice amount of money put into the engine alone. Then we talk about the transmission. Yeah, because you have to have a transmission that could put all that power down. Is just as important as the engine. You know what I'm saying? Definitely would have to get a nice built transmission. I now hear a lot of people saying about the 4L80s and things like that. I'm not a transmission specialist by a long shot, guys, so I really don't know what's the best application for donk racing, but you know what I'm saying, you got to have a nice built trans, which is probably going to cost you about another 4 to 5, maybe even more than that. You know what I'm saying? With a nice torque converter and everything like that. Then you need a nice built rear end, you know what I'm saying, that can hold the power as well, along with the drive shaft. Okay, so we're talking about, for a good drive shaft, and again, it's just an estimate because I really don't know. I would say about $1,000, and then the rear end itself, you know, I would say probably a rear end, a good rear end, probably gonna cost you, you know, maybe $3,000-4,000. Again, these are all just guesstimates. I have never really looked into anything like that, but these are just all figures I'm just throwing out of my head, guys. So please don't get on me too bad, and you guys can break it down in my comment section what you think, you know, the prices of these different things, and correct me please if I'm wrong, or if I'm way off. Please correct me on any of the things that I'm talking about, guys, because I'm simply don't know. I'm just throwing figures that I kind of have in my head. Then I would want to go also with a lighter wheel, and I would also want, you know, with that rear end, I would want to go with wider rims. Now, what I would have to do in that case is I would have to tub the car to put a wider rear end, because I would want more traction than what I have now. Yeah, traction is everything when it comes to racing. If you can't, you know, get off the line good, spinning ain't winning, man. When it comes to racing, man, it look good, it's good for doing burnouts and showing out, but when it comes to racing and trying to get a good time and win, it does you absolutely nothing. So gotta be able to get a wide enough tire underneath this car in order for it to actually get some traction. That would be something that would be very important. Now you're talking about probably to tub this car, you're probably talking about another, I'm just gonna throw a figure out there because I don't know. I'm gonna just say $5,000. Let's just say $5,000. All right. Then I would think that you would have to, at that point, upgrade to a lot better brakes, front and rear. Now brakes, I have priced brakes front and rear for this car. I've, you know, found them is, you know, probably in the area of $2,000 to $3,000 for the brakes. Then you got to pay for them to get installed. So let's just say $3,000 for the brakes. All right. Then another thing that I want to do is the suspension. Now we talking about going into all new, you know, QA1s, A-arms, everything, you know what I'm saying, making sure that, you know what I'm saying, got the good suspension components on it. All right. Then on top of that, you want to do probably new body bushings all the way around. I'm not sure how much that would be, and as far as the QA1 and all that system setup, I really don't know. Probably, I'm just throwing something out there, guys. Again, another $2,500 to $3,500, in that range. That's just what I'm thinking. All right. Then after that, we have to put in bracing underneath the car to give the car more rigidity underneath, so that the car don't twist under hard horsepower. All right. So who knows how much it would be to get that done, but that would have to be done. That would definitely have to be done in order for, you know what I'm saying, the car to be able to put the power down to go down the racetrack. So let's just say probably another, you know, $2,000. I'm just throwing it out there. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Then we got to talk about putting in a race seat and probably a rear brace, so that I can run a 5-point harness underneath the car. All right. Yeah, it's adding up, right? It's adding up. So I'm not sure how much that will cost. I don't even have an idea. I'm gonna just say another $3,000. Like, I'm gonna just say another $3,000 for the bracing, a mini cage or whatever it will be. And again, I'm probably way off with this figure, but it's just something I'm gonna just throw out there. So maybe another $3,000 for the seat and the mini cage or whatever. Or I don't even know if I would need a mini cage, but just some type of bracing, so that, you know what I'm saying, I could be safe, cause that kind of power on this type of car, I would definitely want to be safe. I would not want to just be, you know, going down the track on the verge of, if something went wrong, I mean, you know, me ending up losing my life. I mean, I love racing, but I love, you know, living, and I got my baby coming, so got to be around for my baby. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much what I would think that I would need at that point. I think I could, you know, be pretty competitive at that point. Now, I don't even know all the figures that I just said, guys, but I definitely know it's a lot. And your boy Stunner Reese, man, is not rich by a long shot. I flip houses, you know what I'm saying, but I do have responsibilities, and I can't just spend all my money on this car. Yes, I would rather buy a house cash than fix up my dunk or my Impala. It's not a dunk. I know y'all gonna scold me for that. It's not a dunk, y'all. It is not a dunk. I know dunks are 71s to 76, all right? So please don't jump in my comments talking about it's not a dunk. But yeah, to fix up my Impala SS, it's more legendary than a dunk to me. I ain't even gonna cap. In my eyes, dunk ain't got nothing on this body style. Oof, just so freaking sexy, man. So freaking sexy. But yeah, drop in the comments, man, right now. Let me know if you think that I'm pretty much dead on with what I was saying in order to be competitive in dunk racing. Or do y'all think I'm about right or close, or am I way off? And if I am, man, let me know. Drop in the comments to let me know. Because without y'all telling me, I ain't gonna know. Because I really don't know, y'all. I really don't know. And I'm probably missing a few things like a fuel cell, yep, a sump pump in the back, you know what I'm saying? And I don't know what all that, you know, entails. But yeah, I just know it's probably just quite a few things that I would have to actually get done in order for this thing to, you know, be all the way legit to the point where I can really make some noise out here on the racing circuit. Because if I'm gonna do it, man, I'm gonna really do it. I'm gonna come with it, you know what I'm saying? But back to what I was saying, I gotta buy a house, and I gotta buy a house cash. So because I don't know rent payments, mortgage payments, or nothing, you know what I'm saying, that's more important than your boy Stunner Reese than a car. So y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Drop in the comments, what should I do? What shouldn't I do? We just want to have fun with Drac, man. But guys, I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't think Drac will ever be a true dunk racer like I want it to be. All right, that's just my opinion. You never know. Only way it will happen if you guys really subscribe to the channel and we get this channel going and growing, and then I'll have some extra play money to play with Drac, man, and make it a real dunk racer. But that's gonna be up to y'all, man. That's gonna be up to everybody, man, getting behind me, supporting me, and we can get this thing on the track, and I can have that ultimate day of taking on Dunk Master, because that's who I want to take on. I want you Dunk Master. I want you Dunk Master and Dracula. But it'll probably never happen. All right, man. But just like that, this video is over. I appreciate all the love. If you're here for the first time, make sure you join the Stunt Squizzy by subscribing to the channel now. All right, and make sure you turn on the post notifications so you don't ever miss a video, man. And you'll have a chance to win a free car. That's right. All right, man. But till next time, your boy Stunner Reese is out of here. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.
Hey, subscribe, share. What does it? Like for you niggas? Yeah, subscribe, square, like. Square? Shit.
Alright, subscribe, square.
Yeah, subscribe, share,
and
like.
Square.
It's square. And share.
Alright,
subscribe to my man.